Chapter 1. Uprooting the City Life. The bustling streets of New York City had been Rachel Goldstein's home for as long as she could remember. The constant hum of traffic, the towering skyscrapers, and the diverse energy of the metropolis had once filled her with a sense of possibility and purpose. But as she stood at the window of her family's apartment, gazing out at the gray concrete expanse, Rachel felt an overwhelming restlessness stirring within her. "Rachel, are you sure about this?" Avi's voice broke the silence, tinged with uncertainty. "Uprooting the children, leaving behind everything we've built here? It's a big risk." Rachel turned to face her husband, his brow furrowed with concern. For years, she had shared her dream of living off the land, of building a self-sustaining community rooted in the simple rhythms of nature. Avi had listened, sometimes with patience, sometimes with skepticism, but he had always supported her. "I've never been more sure, Avi," Rachel replied, her voice firm. "This isn't just about me anymore. It's about our family, about creating a better life for our children." She stepped closer, taking his hands in hers. "Don't you feel it too? The restlessness, the disconnect from the world around us?" Avi sighed, his gaze shifting to the window, where their 3 children, Leah, Asher, and Miriam, played in the small courtyard. "I know you've had this dream for a long time, but it's such a leap into the unknown. What if we can't make it work?" "We have to try, Avi," Rachel said, her eyes alight with determination. "I can't shake the feeling that there's something greater waiting for us, something more aligned with who we are and what we believe in." For a long moment, Avi was silent, weighing the weight of her words. Then, slowly, a glimmer of understanding dawned on his face. "If this is truly what you and the children want," he said, "then I'm with you." Rachel felt a surge of relief and gratitude, pulling Avi into a tight embrace. "Thank you," she whispered. "I know it won't be easy, but I believe we can build something extraordinary here, something that will last for generations." In the days that followed, the Goldstein family began to make preparations for their bold leap into the unknown. Rachel spent countless hours researching, poring over maps and farmsteading guides, her excitement growing with each new discovery. Avi, though still apprehensive, threw himself into the practical logistics, securing the sale of their apartment and arranging the transport of their meager belongings. The children, too, sensed the impending change, their faces alternating between eagerness and uncertainty. Leah, the eldest at 14, seemed the most conflicted. While she shared her mother's romantic vision of a simpler life, she also dreaded the prospect of leaving behind her friends and the bustling city she had grown to love. Asher, the middle child at 11, peppered his parents with endless questions about the farm they would call home. His eyes shone with a curious fascination, already imagining the thrill of tending to animals and working the land. And then there was Miriam, the youngest at 7, whose infectious energy and boundless imagination made her the family's source of joy. She chattered excitedly about all the new adventures that awaited them, from building a treehouse to exploring the vast, untamed wilderness. As the day of their departure grew closer, the Goldstein household buzzed with a palpable mix of excitement and trepidation. Rachel and Avi knew that they were embarking on a journey that would test their resilience and their faith, but they also felt a deep sense of purpose that transcended their fears. On the morning they were set to leave, the family gathered one last time in their humble apartment. Rachel's gaze swept over the space, taking in the memories etched into every corner. The worn couch where they had shared countless family movie nights, the kitchen table where they had savored the rich flavors of Shabbat dinners, the bedroom where the children had grown up. "This is where our story began," she said, her voice soft but filled with emotion. "But now, it's time to write a new chapter, one that will challenge us, transform us, and hopefully bring us closer together as a family." Avi reached for her hand, giving it a gentle, reassuring squeeze. "We're in this together," he said, his eyes reflecting the same resolute determination that burned within Rachel. The children, sensing the weight of the moment, gathered around their parents, their expressions a mix of nervousness and anticipation. "No matter what lies ahead," Rachel continued, "I know that with each other and with our faith, we will find the strength to build the life we've been dreaming of." She paused, a warm smile spreading across her face. "Are you all ready?" A chorus of nods and murmured affirmations answered her question. And with that, the Goldstein family embarked on their journey, leaving the bustling city behind and setting their sights on a future that held the promise of a simpler, more fulfilling existence. As their car slowly rolled away, Rachel gazed out the window, her heart swelling with a mix of trepidation and hope. The road ahead was uncertain, but in that moment, she knew with unwavering conviction that their leap of faith would lead them to something extraordinary.